After a great discussion, the Education Board in Lincoln Heights decided that teachers will no longer make up their own grading scale for the classroom, but that instead students will vote at the beginning of each year on how they believe they should be graded. Two of the strongest students, Sally and Bob, have opposing ideologies when it comes to classroom rules and grading scales. Ideology is a system of ideals, specifically one that forms the basis of economic or political theory and policy. Sally is a strong believer in having the classroom mimic a capitalistic democracy. Capitalism is an economic system in which investment and an ownership of the means of production, distribution, and exchange of wealth is made and maintained mainly by private individuals or corporations. In simple terms, capitalism is being able to own private property. This means that each student will be responsible for their own grades. There will always be a chance to earn a higher grade on the next exam and therefore move up in the ranks of the classroom. Everyone is viewed as an individual who is responsible for his or her own success. On the other hand, Bob believes that the success of the classroom is based on equality and that no student should be left behind with a poor grade. Bob is a strong advocate for applying the communist theory to the classroom. Communism is a political theory that advocates class war and leads to a society in which all property is publicly owned and each person works and is paid according to their ability and needs. In simple terms, it is a classless, stateless society where everything is meant to be shared equally. This would mean that if more than 50% of a class completed a project and received an excellent grade on it, the whole class would receive a good grade. However, if a greater number of people did poorly in the project, then the whole class would receive a poor grade on it. Sally argued that Bob's idea was a setback. Some students wouldn't work as hard for their grades, knowing that others would pick up for their lack of work. She was scared that if the most popular student voted for the opposing party, a domino effect might occur. Domino theory is a theory that if one nation comes under communist control, the neighboring nations will also come under communist control. Sally was opposed to Bob's idea. Sally came up with a containment plan. She asked her best friends to join her in spreading her ideas to her classmates. Containment is a policy of checking the expansion or influence of a hostile power or ideology by creating strategic alliances in an area of conflict or unrest. The voting on the classroom rules and grading scales will take place next week. I wonder which ideology will win and which candidate will leave with the upper hand.